For decades, Show and Associates of Del City has been raising money for local charities. We reviewed tax returns from 2008 through 2012. During that period, Show and Associates made more than $2 million in the name of veterans, children, and firefighters. Only 30% of your donations actually went to the charities. We tracked down the owner of Show and Associates.
Okay, but in one case, you're pocketing 90%
Yes.
of all the donations raised. Only 10% is actually going to the charity. Do you think those figures are acceptable?
Yes, I do.
Here's the thing, owner Ted Howard isn't breaking the law. There's no limit on how much he or any other fundraiser can charge for their services. But it is illegal for companies like Show and Associates to hire certain criminals.
It has to be a convicted felon or convicted misdemeanor that involves what they call moral turpitude. And what that usually entails is some kind of fraud.
The In Your Corner team reviewed registration records for solicitors working for Show and Associates last year. Then we did background checks. Nearly 1/3 of the company's registered solicitors were convicted felons. Crimes including concealing stolen property, theft, possession of a stolen credit card, and more.
Under the statutes, we have the ability to file an action in court and request the court to either shut down the professional fundraiser or to ask for certain injunctive relief.
Oklahoma Assistant Attorney General Julie Bays says it is up to the fundraiser to do background checks on its own solicitors.
We don't do background checks on people.
You don't do background checks?
No.
Why not?
We just don't.
Well, you know that you're required
No, I didn't know
by
that.
state law
Did not
to be
know that,
conducting these
Scott.
background checks.
Did not know that. News to me.
Howard says none of the felons work for him any longer.
None of these people work for me, Scott.
But they worked for you last year.
Last year or earlier this year.
But check out these employee pay stubs showing Howard paid at least one of those felons earlier this month. And worse, another solicitor found himself at the center of a police investigation for fraud.
That we got to do backgrounds, we'll do.
What other changes are you implementing?
We're done, Scott.
Okay.
Okay.
How
Nice
much,
meeting you.
How much are you taking off the top?
I told you that yesterday.
How much?
I told you. This is over with.
Okay,
Get out of my office.
Please don't.
Get out of my office.
Our In Your Corner investigation caught the attention of the state. They've now opened up their own investigation into Show and Associates. In fact, several charities that use the fundraiser are now considering severing ties with that organization. I'm Scott Hines, In Your Corner.